Greetings, mortals, and welcome back to the Blindness of Eternity. That's what this thing's called. When last we left off, we had just killed some assassins, and we were on our way to deal with an actress who we did fight in the past, but whom we died horribly to because we were fighting with no resources left at our disposal. So we are going to set our alarm. Imagine that. After 35 of these episodes, I'm still failing to set my alarm. It's kind of sad. Let's increase the speed, and... Ooh, broken branch. We actually could have gone through the catacombs as well. It's probably faster to go this way. And we have some stuff to do in the catacombs as well. We ran into traps earlier that we couldn't detect, much less try and disarm. And hopefully we'll be able to deal with those soon. I still feel bad about getting that guy killed. I was just lazy. I just didn't really feel like walking all the way down to talk to him. But I really should have. Hello. Alright, this is the thing that opens that. So... let's see, it's gonna place my party automatically where it wants my party, so... Okay, I'm actually gonna reread this because this is stuff that... whatever. So you hold the scarf and focus on it, and the world around you shifts. Something around you, about you shifts too. The smooth fabric is still in your hands, but you're in a small yet cozy house, and Laura's looking from the scarf back to you, asking if you like it. She's smiling because the answer is written on your face. That was 4 years ago, but you still wear the scarf on days like today. After all, you wore it on the first day you met that actress with silvered eyes, so who's to say it won't bring you luck again tonight? It's nestled around your throat, soft, warm, and comforting. You're halfway through the third act, and you can feel the audience's eyes on you, hungry and attentive. You were nervous at first when the woman brought you down here. You wondered what kind of show you'd signed up for, but this has gone better than you could have hoped. You reach the end of your monologue, and the scarf tightens around your neck. It chokes the final line from your throat, which is embarrassing, because your debut is going so well. But when you try to pull the scarf away, it only tightens further. You're confused, and you look to the audience, expecting someone to rush to your rescue. Then you see their eyes and that hungry, attentive look, and you understand. The stage fades to black. The scarf falls from your hand and flutters to the ground, but Cora's soul lingers, stuck between a familiar token and a question. It wants to know, but it wants to retreat. I'm gonna go with number 4. The soul glows with warmth before fading back to the fabric of the scarf. So, Lumdala emerges from the shadows, her silvered eyes glowing in the darkness. Well, well, if it isn't our friend from Dunward Row. You go number 4. Quite easily. My patrons appreciate true art and they pay well for it. The actors, on the other hand, they were nobodies. In death, I gave them purpose. Is it not telling that the authorities never bothered to look for them? I'm not actually sure how it is that I managed to get to discussion with her, but I think that I'm going to actually just go with number 3. Consider this your last performance. So, the pup is here, Lumdala is here, this person is an archer, we have another archer, this is... looks like a mage. They're going to be presumably trying to beat the ever-loving crap out of my dog, which I am not a fan of. This is one of their melees. You're going to try to blast them to pieces, preferably. And let's see, Aldrea's going to pop onto Lumdala herself, I think. Again, if possible. I'm gonna try to get this guy because he's probably gonna charge. I'm actually gonna just start moving people forward and see what happens. So yeah, it looks like Aldrea's not going to be able to charge where she wants to go. She can't move here, so I'm gonna pull her back a step. Pull her forward. Wow. He just got torn to shreds. Look at how much damage came into him. Holy crap, Alof! 38 damage? Those archers, man, that is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna just pop this over here. I actually have an intense distaste for fights where they don't allow you to control where your party goes. Because as you can see, what's happening is these guys are just continuously just sneaking attacking my spellcasters, and there's nothing I can really do about it because of the placement of my party. And my party was placed there by the cutscene. So these guys are going to go after this guy. Squirm is going to... Maybe I should go after this guy. I need to pull him back. He's taking damage. Aldrea can now go after this guy and start slowly tearing through the remaining enemies. So, Worm killed an actor. There we go, that one's toast. So, Lindala's gonna be dead soon. There she goes. And now we just have the spellcaster. The other one. So yeah, that was just cluster. I hated that. So much damage coming in that I guess I could have just ran these guys all the way over here and hid behind this corner with them. And I guess I probably should have. But sticking me in the middle here is like every single party member standing right here is kind of dumb. So let's see. Ooh, Ring of Protection. This is a proper Ring of Protection, so we're going to give that to her. We're going to give her the clips, lockpicks, and nothing else of interest. So she didn't actually have anything on her that implicates the next person.
Yeah.
So let's go back to one second. I'm just going to have to split this video. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Someone was at my door, and I'm the only one who can answer it. So, let's see. We're going to go back to this current guy.
You must gather your...
And we did not get any information on the people who are actually going to this thing, but we'll just have to see. I don't know how I got to it the first time. Asking what she wants seems like a weird question when I'm in her house. So let's see. He was in Brackenbury, so let's go to him first. Let's see. No, still no. Hadrid House. Of course, it dumps me on the opposite side. Sarah. Okay, so this person is right here. Save the game. Talk to him.
Hail and well met.
I'm gonna go number 1. Yes, you've been all over Defiant Space since we last spoke. What did you find? Go number 1. Something big, I knew it. I'll send my men after her right away. It's too late for that. She confronted me before I could get to you, and I killed her. Indeed. Can't say I'm terribly sorry. You've been a resourceful investigator, and your shrewdness has helped resolve a most troublesome case and saved many lives, I'm sure. I'm gonna go with number 3. As am I, and after all you've done for us, you deserve some compensation. Okay. I'm gonna go with pleasure of doing business with you. I don't think that there's any reason to deny payment in this case, so we're gonna go with number 2. Likewise, farewell, and may you find success in other ventures. So, pretty decent bit of experience we gained there, and now we can start heading forward to the next one. Let's see, so we have the pirates to deal with. Yeah, that particular event didn't seem like something that would involve. I don't feel like I'd get much out of denying payment there. The organization itself doesn't seem prone to favors. If that makes any sense. It's an impersonal enough transaction that I feel like it's going to be forgotten. The fact that I did that for them is just going to be forgotten by them. It's going to be sort of an irrelevancy in their lives. So that's why I figured that denying payment didn't make much sense. If I thought I could get an angle out of it, I would. Because again, like 3,000 copper, almost completely irrelevant. And we are going to send forward. Guess we'll send forward the pup. Let's see what we've got here. We've got a bunch of thugs. We've got a sufficiently large number of them that I think it's in our best interests to fight them over here. This will be a good place to fight.
Hey.
I think I'm actually going to stick him here. Four people stand around what appears to be a wooden chest. One of them, a grizzled and rough-looking character, looks up at you and sneers. Took a wrong turn somewhere, did ya? Best to turn around and walk on. Damn it, that's the second lockpick. Oh. You've walked down your last pier, puppy. Now this is going to be nice because we can just start knocking him over. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So they have just completely surrounded Adair, which is nice for us because some of these are rogues, the ones that are behind him, and he'll be able to just sort of chill there.
Yes.
While I start obliterating the ones behind him. Okay, so they are all knocked over.
Ready, Watcher.
No, never mind. This guy instead. So we're gonna drop a bomb on him.
Following your lead.
Okay, pup. Go surround this guy for your master. So, Kana killed one of them. Presumably the one that Aldrea's on. I'm gonna go after Lefty. And here we go. We can summon some worms. Can you imagine if you had all the auto pause options on in this game? I think it would be kind of excessive. Okay, so this is just a cleanup operation at this point. There we go. And they are toasted. Okay, we get a snow cap, a white leaf, some grain. Exciting.
Yeah.
We don't get to take their armor, unfortunately, but oh well. Save the game. Whoa, hello. And of course. The hell? Didn't I just tell you all to attack this guy? No, I apparently told them to walk 2 feet, or rather 2 inches to his left.
If it makes you rest easier.
Okay, so here's the thing. Each chest bears a large embossed sigil with flip, and Fortune arrow beneath the guild letters. It's held shut. Okay, well, we'll take it with us.
Yeah.
Again, thievery isn't something that she would be into because she's much more big on the idea of favors. She wants to have influence, and money does get you influence to an extent, but it's limited in its utility compared to the kinds of favors that she can generate with just getting people's
Good day to you.
goodwill. There you are, contacts intact. You did it! I mean, I knew you would, but thank you, it's all here. You saved my life, friend, truly. I owe you one. Here, the week's wages, like I promised. And, let's see. Gonna go with number 1. Really? Then thank you again for all you've done. At least take this. I picked it up well, we were in Port Nadir as a good luck charm, but I want you to have it. I won't forget this.
Yeah.
I won't forget this. Those beautiful, beautiful words that we always want to hear. We've got a minor adventure. It expires in 2 days and 25 hours. And we just don't have anybody to actually put there. This currently unpaid stuff is really worrying me. And Under normal
Yeah.
circumstances, I would just Google it, right? But I have a blind run, and as a blind run, I can't allow myself to do that. Even if it just makes perfect sense to do so. You know? Even if it's like, is this bugged or what's going on? Doesn't matter. We're blind. So, the sanctity of my blindness shall not be undone. And all that jargon. But yeah, that guy was a guard on a ship. And of course, that means that potentially we can use that influence that we have with him later on to accumulate other things. So, +2 intellect while endurance is above 50%. This small drinking horn was commissioned by a group of road wardens who, after many dangerous journeys through the living lands, decided they needed something to commemorate their past adventures and steel themselves for new ones. Some believed that an entire set of these horns was created. Chanters of the living lands tell stories of men and women taking swigs from these horns, only to charge headfirst into battle, shouting elaborate insults about the ancestry of their enemies. But if other horns exist, none have been found. Bound to a leather strap, the horn is encircled by verdigris encrusted scale bands and is engraved along one side. Most of the script has long since worn off, but the words "used with moderation" remain. Okay, so he has something of reflex and healing. I don't think that's as good as improving his intellect. Oh wait, he doesn't need intellect, does he? Speaking of which, let's get this ring of protection on her. Combusting wounds we haven't been using much, so I'm gonna go with this first. She has 74 reflex, which is pretty impressive.
Sure.
Nice and quiet.
So let's check this. Nada. Sound of these barrels and crates is... The wood of these barrels and crates is swollen as if warped by water. Let's pop everybody over here. We know that we're going to be fighting just a giant swarm of specters and other nastiness. I doubt I'm going to be able to pull them apart from each other, so we're going to hopefully be able to get them to come here. Whoa, okay, so greater rain blights? Oh god. That's bad. I don't know what a greater rain blight is, but it sounds really dangerous to me. Okay, so this one's dead. Is it knocked down? Yes, it is. So we're gonna have her pop over to this one instead. Okay, or not. Crap. I was intending for her to get to the other one, and instead the grater got in my way. On the plus side, Itumak did an amazing job tanking like a champ while we waited on
Yeah.
getting to this. Okay, good. So this is over. And there we go. I was expecting that to be a lot scarier than it was. So it looks like it's just when we open the chests. When we open the chests,
Yeah.
bad things happen. Glass is completely opaque with grime and salt. A pattern of filth and dead barnacles reaches almost to the ceiling. And this is the thing that causes so many problems just now. Never mind, it was the door. Shade, 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 and yeah, okay, we're gonna have to load. I'm not even gonna bother trying to fight those there because what's gonna happen is I have people that are below their maximum endurance in hit points. Those people are dead. There's no way around it.
How may I help?
Of course.
So I misjudged rather spectacularly there, and
This won't stop me from
bad
talking.
things happen as a result. So let's get him here. And this box had almost nothing in it. Let's get the pup forward, and the pup is going to be the one doing the pulling
Yes?
this time. Oh, that's interesting. He got summoned back.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, I
Eh?
think that this one is now in range to attack. Oh, right, these guys teleport, I forgot. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pull her back. Oh, Jesus, I'm not gonna pull her anywhere. She's just gonna stand here and have scary things happen.
Yes.
Okay, so we've got a gigantic swarm of enemies here. Let's cast a blast.
Yes.
Gonna have him attack these shadows, I guess. I don't know why she's over here. I'm gonna drop. Screw it, I'm gonna drop a fireball out here. Okay, so 2 fireballs did not do much. No, we're just gonna keep chucking fireballs up there. And he's gonna die, isn't he? Where are you? Okay, so he is probably screwed. Yep, he's dead. Of course. I'm not sure if this room is going to have a way to prevent me, or prevent them from hitting him, because basically what's going to happen is that they're all just going to shoot blasts at him indefinitely, and then he's going to die eventually. So I'm going to put him directly just dead center here.
Eh?
I'm going to pull her out. And yeah, what we're going to do instead, because I forgot about the fact that these guys teleport, what we're going to do is we're just going to wait for them to teleport in. As they teleport in, we'll kill them, and it'll be hopefully somewhat smoother than
Hey.
it went that time. So one of them just teleported in. This is a shade, so we want to kill it before it summons any shadows or anything. This is really annoying. I can't click starting over there because if I do, then it
How may I
goes to
help?
hell. So he's gonna do that. Gonna cast a blessing.
How may I help?
So this is a shadow, this is another shadow. Pup is just standing here for some reason. There we go. Eloth killed a shade. I think these 3 are gonna go after this one. Okay, so I can trust him to die of ice because, as you can see, they're just gonna keep chaining ice skulls into his face. And there's nothing I can do about that, really. Yep, as you can see, they are still putting bolts into him. I'm just gonna have to phase him out of the fight entirely. And that's not even gonna help, because as soon as he comes back, they're just gonna come and kill him. So, let's see. These three are gonna attack here. Eldrea.
Sure.
They're now doing the same thing to Aloth that they were doing to him. So
How may I help?
there we go. So another shadow's in here. So, worms. Going after this shade. Not good. This is a shade. Wait, who are you attacking? No. Gonna have them attack this one. I was thinking to have them attack this one, but of course. Oh my god, I hate these things so much. There's no way to stop them from just blasting him to death. I need a better place to fight them. Unfortunately, there isn't one. I can't get line of sight anywhere. There's no way to get him out of line of sight of these creatures.
I shall.
Like these angles are way too shallow. There's no way this is gonna prevent them from getting me. So, what can I do here? I guess we can send to the dog. And all I can think of is I just need to burst them down. I need to do the maximal DPS possible, because if I don't burst them down, then they're just gonna start tearing me to shreds. So let's have the melees beat up this thing. And I'm gonna just
I shall.
do this old style. I'm gonna toss the thing out here and see what happens. Okay, that's good. That's promising. Oh, I can only have one at a time. That sucks. You are in the death zone.
Yes?
So this one's almost dead. This specter's almost dead. Oh, Ichimon's is fighting the shade. Okay, so let's... Yeah, this is bad. We're just gonna drop him out of the fight. And if we hadn't dropped him out of the fight at that exact moment, he would have died. So there's another shade dead. hopefully be able to kill another one here. Good job, Scotty. Okay, so we've got one more shade left. And we need to kill it before he comes out of his little hole in 10 seconds.
So much. For our mighty hunt.
I'm very, very afraid right now because I don't think I'm going to be able to kill this shade in time. Okay, the shade's dead.
Yeah.
We're just down to specters. Specters are fully melees, which means that we're safe. These three need to pull out. Well, yeah, two of them do. Oh, Jesus. That is really long range.
What?
Hi?
On your word.
Okay. Holy crap. That was rough. So, he went from nearly full life to basically just dead because there's no way to stop them from ice
Ready,
blasting him except to just pull him out of the fight completely. That is a lot of spirit residue. And I don't know how many levels there are in this lighthouse.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
There shouldn't be too many levels to it, I would think. Let's pop upstairs. Because I think a lighthouse is just 2 levels. I mean, there's the ground floor, and then you go up a spiral staircase up until the top, and that's it. That's bad. There's a shade over here. I'm not going to be able to stop that from hitting him.
Why not?
So let's try and open
There,
this.
done.
And on the plus side, this leads straight up to the next level. And in further good news, they can teleport
Hey.
through here, but
All right then.
they can't walk. They can't like see back there unless they teleport.
Hi?
And that's
Indeed.
the serious issue here is that no matter what I do, they really can just start attacking my switchiest targets. There's really nothing that I can do to stop them because they can teleport through walls and stuff like that. So, where's my wolf? I'm going to try to pull them. We'll see if it works. Probably will not.
Wayfair, sailors, may to.
Hey.
See, this one just teleported. This one is what? Just teleported twice. Okay. Or rather, it was summoned and then instantaneously teleported. That one just walked right past him. Come on, buddy. What are you doing? He's not blocking the door. The enemies that are going in there are just sort of walking right by him, and he's not trying to stop them. Oh, man, I wish that I knew how that mechanic worked. Because it's clearly not working well in my favor. Okay, that's a shadow, that is a shade, which
How may I
means that
help?
these two are screwed.
How may
As
I
soon as
help?
that shade casts an ice bolt, it's going to kill one of the two of them. And there is pretty much not a damn thing I can do about it. I guess the only thing that I could theoretically do is summon some really weak things and hope that... Where are you casting? Oh, he's attacking someone else. Good. This specter's gonna explode and deal... It's gonna kill all the human skeletons. This specter, if it dies, It is just going to outright kill these guys, probably. And we got the shades here now. I'm going to load this. I don't know what the hell was going on in that doorway, but that's not how that's supposed to go. The whole point of being able to engage multiple people at once is that you're supposed to be able to hold doorways like that and engage anyone who tries to
Alright
get
then.
past you. Instead, they were just walking by him without any interference whatsoever. That is the exact opposite of the intended behavior. So we have a shadow here. Wow. So he's down to 5 hit points. And we again have the enemies just kind of
Following your lead.
freely walking in.
Ready, Watcher.
This guy needs to pull back.
How may I help?
So let's be able to knock him over. He's dead. I need to figure out a way to block these guys better.
What?
Hey, of course.
Let's see. So if I put both of them here, then I have the issue that
here.
I don't have anybody to deal any damage if anything gets through.
Huh?
That thing is going to teleport in. And hopefully die before it does anything. So there's a shadow behind there. So we're up to 2.
I'm here.
Itumak killed a shadow, that's good. Good job, Itumak. Itumak's gonna attack the shade now. He's probably gonna go down pretty quick, but we'll do our best. Gonna dump. Oh, hello. Okay, I'm gonna have to attack this thing. Gonna have her pull back. There's really no reason to have her just chilling here. Where are these guys going?
Gotta be more careful.
So we lost another worm.
Fight on, my friends!
Hey,
What are you doing? Why did you move?
Yeah.
The thing was in melee with you. Do not move. It's not complicated. Okay. I missed. Which means that thing's gonna summon a shadow. The shadow is going to go after these people, and it is going to teleport directly on top of them, and it's going to start dealing damage to people without me being able to do anything about it. Okay. Okay, we have this
Yes?
thing that needs to die. I don't know how it got in. It must have teleported behind somebody. Which I suppose is what the shades do. Unfortunately, we are now in a position Okay, so that shadow's dead.
Eh? Ready, Watcher.
Please don't. Oh, god damn it. So this thing's shooting at Aloth. I'm gonna have to pop him out of existence.
You trust me.
Oh boy. Okay.
Stand still.
Okay, so she's out. Okay, so the shade is down. We have one more shade.
Hi?
Who are you casting on? He's casting on him.
Stand still. Following your lead.
Oh shit, who are you casting on? Oh good. He's casting on him. It's a trivial attack.
Let's have it out!
He's attacking Aloth again. They're just gonna have to pop him out of existence again. There we go. So the last of the shades is down.
Stand still.
No problem.
So now we just have the Spectre to go. That was so rough. Oh my goodness. So he's out. He's definitely out of range.
We had some good times.
Pull him out of range, and
Damn you!
there we go. Holy crap. That fight. So many shades.
Yeah.
And shades are so durable. What happened? Oh god. I just pulled another room. We're dead. D dead.
Hi?
If it makes you rest. Yes? For Tatar!
Looks like Durance's flame just went out.
What just happened to Durance? Oh god damn it. Durance was too close and it exploded. That's such bullcrap. Oh, such bullcrap. I hate these creatures so much.
If it makes you rest easier.
Okay, so those two are
On
gonna
your
just
word.
chill in the back there.
Yeah.
We're going to...
Hello. Hello. Way ho. Sailments made to
So, what we're gonna do is have her pop this, and then pop this, and then get the hell out of dodge. And have her knock him rather knock down. Okay, so
Eh? Got it.
okay, so he's prone. I would assume he's gonna die before.
Aye.
There we go.
Got it.
So, one more
Yeah.
Spectre dead. Spectre dead. These things are really rough.
Slow and silent.
And these rooms are just causing problems for me. So much. I was expecting that there was going to be a bunch of things that spawned out of that. The compounds and fluids in these bottles are separated into distinct layers.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Yellowed, fading maps of the bay around Andra's gift show routes through the locks between the dikes that hold the ocean back. Okay, so it looks like we completely cleared out this floor, except for all the mobs that are going to spawn when we do this. So, carved into the posts of the name Merwith with a series of notches labeled in the numbers. The lowest notch reads 4 and the highest notch reads 17. So that's going to probably be relevant. So lowest is 4 and the highest is 17. Oh! That's probably someone's daughter's height. Merwith is probably a girl. 4 is when they first started doing the measurements. Evacuation notice. The notice is stiff with age and salt. AD reinforcements in advancing. Immediate evacuation of Andra's gift by order of Duke Hadrit. Selected correspondences of some person. And I'm going to go ahead and take this key because this is probably going to be a door that we can't pick the lock on. And I don't want to have to come all the way back down here. So up we go. I'm really concerned about what's going to be found up here. We found Lilith. Shrieking sobs pierce your ears and rattle the musty rafters in the lighthouse. They emanate from the spectral figure of a woman hovering in the middle of the room. Each heave of her shoulders unleashes another hair-raising wail. I'm going to go ahead and get closer. As you approach, the spirit's cries take on a threatening edge. The swirling mist around its legs ripples with movements. The black pits of its eyes level momentarily with yours. I'm going to observe it. You're close enough to notice that the spirit's head is tilted back. Even as it looses blood-curdling howls, the faint movements of its head suggest that it's looking toward the windows and scanning the horizon. The Canguila's ghostly hands are stained with something dark. At first you think it's blood, but it's as black as ink. I'm not sure how to...
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very polite.
7 mechanics is quite a lot. Dusty logbook expels a thick plume of dust. Foggy, port full, 158 since sighting of the Red Dream. Heavy rain, 164 days since sighting of the Red Dream. Interesting. That logbook is probably important. Probably indicates the time it's been since event since either her parents came home or something like that, or maybe something similar. So a Banshee wails and screams from the third floor of the lighthouse. It hasn't attacked me yet, but I'll need to get rid of it one way or another before the tower is safe for workers. When I got close enough for good work, I noticed the spirit seemed to be watching the horizon for something. Its hands were stained with something dark, blood or ink perhaps. Maybe I'll find something nearby that will help me. Last lighthouse keeper kept a log seemingly into the final days of the War of Defiance. This person was also tracking the appearance of a ship called the Red Dream. Nia might know more about it. So I think we're going to have to ask Nia about that. I'm going to go ahead and
stop me for long.
take
Why
this.
not?
And Jack of Wide Waters. So this is light armor, plus 2 survival, plus 4 damage reduction. That's pretty good. Kakuma was a famed Ama swashbuckler and original wearer of this garment. She sailed from her homeland, the Rawatai, to the infamous Deadfire Archipelago. There she escorted merchant and passenger ships through pirate-infested waters. Among her most frequent clients were the Nasataki dwarves, who ventured to the continents to the north and south. The north of both the personal and tribal sojourns. Her fair dealings, bravery in combat and skill at sea made Kakuma a beloved and respected figure in the archipelago among the Nasataki. Let's get that to her and equip it on her, I think. DR8, DR7. Okay, so we're not going to approach Lilith here, or Merwith, as the case may be. We're going to just pop downstairs and ask this woman about that ship. And it looks like Aloth can level up, which is a good thing, to be sure. And I think I might be done with the fighting here for now, which is really nice. I did not realize just how hard the fights were going to be that I was coming up on here. I'm losing a lot of health on a lot of characters, and it's bringing about a lot of pain. Oh my, we only have 2 minutes left, so let's finish this quest up and then that'll be it.
Greetings.
Go number 1. Who has it? The ship's been running raids for decades now. Used to stop in New Hamar, laden with spoils from Rawatai traders. These days I hear she spends most of her time prowling the Deadfire Archipelago. That's her. When she's at port, her captain, an elf named Merwith, takes her shore leave over... Interesting. Shore leave over the Charred Barrel in Brackenbury. Believe it or not, she likes her creature comforts. That's what I'm talking about. When a pirate won't even set foot in the tavern on this side of town, it's high time for new establishment. Interesting. Merwith is the name of presumably the child that we're looking for. So we're going to go talk to Merwith. And Lilith might be Merwith's mother. So we're going to pop over to Brackenbury. I'm going to stop the timer because there's no reason to have it go off in 30 seconds. And we're going to do this, and this quest will be the last thing that we do for today. Charter. You ever notice that every time that we enter a location, we're always entering at the exact wrong end? Now, I seem to recall there being pirates upstairs. So let's talk to this Merwith person. And hopefully get her to talk to her mom, I guess? If I wanted company, I go to the Salty Mast. What is it this time? I'm gonna go with number 1. I didn't peg you for a liar, at least not from what I've heard. But that don't mean I believe you. You better explain what gave you such an interesting note. I'm gonna go with number 1. No, she turned me out. We were poorer than the fishermen who live there now. And when she learned I'd put food on the table with stolen coin, she told me if she never saw me again, it'd be the mercy of the gods. I had nowhere else to go, and it was a rough life until I rose to captain. I'm gonna go with number 2. She was always so stubborn. I forget sometimes where I got it. I'll go. Perhaps it'll give us both some peace. Whoa.
Eh?
Okay, so that's level up time. So we're gonna head back there, and hopefully we can just complete the quest without a fight. I'm hoping that she doesn't pick a fight with her mom, because if she picks a fight with her mom, I'm gonna have some serious difficulties keeping my spellcasters alive. Let's see, and everybody has leveled up except that one guy, so pop to Andra's gift. There's never any progress on those ducal proceedings. So I have 3 characters that are below their max HP right now. Or below their max endurance. I like how it has like this targeting reticle thing that describes, and it's like, I have no idea what you're talking about, considering I've never been able to use the targeting reticle. I have to just guess. What happened? Did she do it off screen? Lilith Shawl. Aura of Stealth, +1 Stealth, a Perception, +3 Perception. This cloak feels so light that it's easy to forget you're wearing it. The unmistakable scent of sea breeze, cool and salty, wafts through the fabric. Though moth-eaten and ragged around the edges, it keeps the chill at bay. Its faded colors seem to blend in with its surroundings. You found this in the lighthouse of Andra's gift. The tower had been uninhabited for a century and a half, and its last occupant, the lighthouse keeper, supposedly died there when Endurance invaded. It was rumored that her spirit haunted the tower still, watching for ships on the horizon. Interesting. So, all done. We're gonna have to talk to the woman down here. Now comes the question of payment. Do we refuse payment or do we accept payment? This is a business interest. I'd say we should just take the money. Because again, business is sort of impersonal, and thus not they're not as likely to remember later on.
Good day to you.
You'll never guess what happened. I was keeping an eye out for you, and who strolls down the dock but Mare with herself? You should have seen the stares she got, but she walks right into the warehouse, never a word to anyone, and just when I'm sure she's met with some awful fate with there, she strolls right out, still saying nothing to nobody. Now I'm hearing all sorts of rumors about Mare within the last lighthouse keeper. I don't know what to believe, but everyone else here is convinced that this place is safe again. I've even got the construction crew ready to get work. And I know I've got you to thank. Here, this is for you. Come back when renovations are done. I've got big plans for this place. Cool beans. So, how long until the renovations are done? I guess it doesn't matter. So, next time we will do our leveling up and all that business at the start. And that's it for today. So, thank you everyone for watching, and we'll slay more next time.